Hey guys, I'm John, this is Caitlin, and we're Pleasant Acres Homestead. I'm a 9-year Army veteran and a sales manager. Caitlin is a project manager, and we want to give you a little backstory of how we got here on this piece of land.
When we got together, John had grown up in Missouri, I had grown up in Georgia, and we'd both grown up in the country, and we knew that one day down the road we wanted to both be on property of our own, in the country, and that we wanted to raise kids in the country. But we knew that the prices of land and then with our jobs, it wasn't something we thought was really attainable. We ended up buying a house, and when we bought that house, we chose the location because it had great school districts, great neighborhood, great amenities in the neighborhood and in town, and it was close, relatively close for work, and it was, we thought somewhere we could see ourselves, raising kids, I guess, eventually. And come to find out, a year later, we ended up pregnant. We had our daughter, and as soon as we had her, I think we both kind of realized that we wanted land sooner, and we tried to figure out a way to make that happen. And really, we started sharing our desire for land with coworkers and friends and family members. We talked to realtors, and we, were on Land Watch, and we looked at all these different properties, and nothing ever seemed like it was within our reach. We had made a great investment on our home, but it was in a growing neighborhood, but at the same time, it just wasn't enough to find land that still allowed us to be close to work, or provided good school districts, or was really good land. Some of the places that we looked at just weren't what we were looking for. It was either really rocky or really hilly, or electric was really close. We'll probably have another story about that someday. Yeah. We looked at all these properties, and we just didn't find anything. We drew out plans. We made all these plans. We put them in a binder, and kind of really about a year later, a coworker of mine said, "I have some property that my wife and I bought, and you guys should come look at it." And so I had shared it with John, and he did not want to. "I don't want to live there. I don't want to go look at it. That's not where I want to be. I've lived there before, blah, blah, blah." So we didn't look at it. And that was in 2017. And then 2018 goes by, and he had still tried to tell me, "Come look at the property, like, you guys, you might like it." And I tried to get him to go look at it again, never did. And then March of 2019, there was snow on the ground, and he decided, like, let's go take a look, like, if he's asking us to go look at it, like, let's take a look at it. So we did. We came out here, and we were probably here 5 minutes, and John was in love, I think, with the property. It had everything that you wanted it to have. It was good, fertile, essentially, land. It had an all-seasons creek that ran through it. It was about 13 acres. It was not on the market at the time. It was originally was sold to my old coworker for back in like 2011 from a real estate investor that had bought it when the market or economy went down in 2008. And really, we kind of walked out of here. We've got to figure out a way to make this work. So we put our house up for sale and sold it in July of 2019. And his granddad and gracious enough to let us move in, with them, so that we didn't have to find an apartment, so we could save more. So therefore, we could get the dream home that I had drawn out on graph paper several years prior, put in that binder, and kind of had forgotten about. So we're really able to build that dream home now, and that's what we're in the process of doing. And I think the biggest thing for us was what didn't seem obtainable at the time. After lots of obviously luck and hard work and figuring, number crunching and different things, we were able to sell our house. We sold our house for a profit, and were able to essentially buy this property outright. We I think made a couple of payments to my old coworker at the time, for a couple of months, and then we just did a quick claim deed. We didn't have to go through a lot of the additional red tape that sometimes comes along with buying land. This was already zoned for agriculture, and a lot of the clearing of the property had already been done, and there was already water, county water, even though or city water, even though we're out in the county. There's city water here. It had already been run because of the subdivision that was going to be here initially, that had went under, and so we were really excited and really lucky about kind of where we're excited about where this is going to go, and feel really blessed and lucky to have found this opportunity.
Yeah, right. Couldn't have said it any better myself. We were blessed, definitely, with this. I kind of want to tell you about some of the plans, as far as different projects that we're going to do. I don't want to go too far into detail and give away everything that we're going to do, but I do want to tell you that we're going to build we're going to put up a tractor shed to put our equipment in. We plan on having a garden, and we plan on growing many things in the garden to feed our family. That's kind of the big goal here, is to live a self-sustainable life, and be able to give our family good, healthy food that we know where it comes from. We grew it ourselves. We plan on raising chickens, for eggs. We plan on having cows, for meat, and we actually have a bull already. If you follow our Facebook page, I'm sure you'll see Caitlin and our daughter Ruby loving on the animals, on the cows. Caitlin's little bull Ferdinand, he's a sweetheart. He's just like a big puppy dog. Hopefully when he's 2,000 pounds, he'll be the same way. So I'm sure he will. She spoils the heck out of him. We plan on, growing, all this food for our family, but we also plan on hunting our land as well. I'm a deer hunter, and we actually like to consume deer, and our daughter does too, and we plan on doing that. I plan on putting, food plots in and things like that. As far as the garden goes, we're going to go the extra mile, and we plan to do a orchard as well. We have a couple apple trees that to get us started. We were blessed to be able to get those from a local nursery. A friend of mine works there, and family members do as well. You can go back and watch the video that we posted about that. It's I believe it's labeled a tour at a local nursery, so make sure you go back and check that out. It was really cool of them to let us come out and take a tour and give those to us to start our orchard. We plan to just do all sorts of stuff. Like I said, self-sustaining life, guys. We want to share this experience with you, share our successes and our failures with you. We want to bring you along for this ride and show you our family, our day-to-day life. We both work full-time jobs. With COVID happening, Caitlin works from home and takes care of our 4-year-old. She's out of daycare right now. So it's been a bit of a challenge, but we've made things work. I do go into work still, and I come home in the evenings, and then I do work here on the property currently. Like she said, we live at my granddad's house. We're actually at the property right now. We're staying in his RV. He was gracious enough to let us use his RV and bring it out here a couple nights a week and stay. That way we can get some things done and watch them as they progress on our home. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We look forward to sharing all of this stuff with you guys. We love you. We're glad that you're here for the journey. I just wanted to just ask you guys to please go down and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, the thumbs up, ring the notification bell. We're trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. That way we can monetize our channel. So if you can help us get there, that would be awesome. You got anything you want to add?
No.
Okay, well, we're excited, guys. We're excited to share our faith, love for our family, and all of this stuff with you. This is going to be awesome. Please join us on this journey and let us know if there's anything you would like to see, and we'll do our best to get some content out that you want to see. So we love you guys. As always, we'll see you on the next video.